Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about the Brooklyn Nets. They have announced their coaching finalists. Yes, it's been announced. Shams Charania put out a report saying that Joe Tsai, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, is meeting with these three candidates. Former Milwaukee Bucks head coach and NBA champion Mike Budenholzer, as well. He also coached the Atlanta Hawks. Additionally, he is meeting with Kevin Young, who is the assistant head coach to Frank Vogel in Phoenix, and he's kind of been called the wonderkin. Then there's also Jordi Fernandez, who is the head assistant coach to Mike Brown in Sacramento. Jordi Fernandez is also like one or two academic papers away from being a doctor. I'm a big fan of his. And so Joe Tsai is meeting with all three of those candidates to choose a head coach sometime in the near future. Supposedly, Kevin Ollie was considered in part of it. Kevin Ollie is the current interim head coach for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got 11-16 under him, while Chris Quinn and a few other candidates were reported. Personally, with how the team is constructed, this team could quickly be put back into being a good team. And I think Mike Budenholzer, if you want to turn around quickly, then I would go Mike Budenholzer. All right, but if you believe that you want to rebuild and take your time, I would go with either Jordi Fernandez or Kevin Young. I personally think they're in a position to go ahead and get a guy like Mike Budenholzer, who, if he's interested there, he's meeting with all three, Joe Tsai. I think Mike's the best guy for the job, in my opinion. Now, let me read you what the report says. The report basically reads, Mike Budenholzer, Jordi Fernandez, and Kevin Young are among the finalists for the Brooklyn Nets head job. Nets owner Joe Tsai is holding an in-person finalist meeting with all three, and a final decision is looming within the near future. Nets general manager Sean Marks and Joe Tsai embarked on a coaching search after parting ways with Jacques Vaughn on February 19th, which is my father's birthday. Now, they've interviewed an extensive list of candidates. Besides Kevin Ollie and Chris Quinn, James Borrego was also interviewed, and interim coach Kevin Ollie is going to be coaching heading into the regular season finale against Philadelphia. But it seems like, armed with talented players like Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas, Nick Claxton, and other Cam Johnson, and a lot of draft picks and salary cap space and flexibility, it seems like the Nets are a team that a lot of coaches want to coach for. And Budenholzer, who went 484 and 317 across 10 seasons with Atlanta and Milwaukee, a 60% win rate, is a guy that I think is the best, because two-time coach of the year. While Fernandez and Young are both considered some of the best assistants in all of baseball. I'm not baseball, my apology, basketball. I'm at a baseball game, but in basketball, I think Fernandez and Young are considered two guys that, if they want to continue the rebuilding approach, take those guys. But if you want to go win right now and do a quick rebuild, get Mike Budenholzer. Since becoming the Nets GM, Marks has hired Kenny Atkinson, Steve Nash, and Jacques Vaughn as the coach. Also, Mike Budenholzer comes from a Spurs background, I believe. Let me make sure, but if that's true, definitely what I think is going to happen is Budenholzer is going to go ahead and be the coach, because this is the Spurs organization. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Bye.